everyone, welcome to my channel. So this is my first video on YouTube and I am really excited. So I decided to do a digital art piece on Procreate, which is an app in the Apple Store which you can purchase. And I'm also using an Apple pencil, but you can use any stylus that coordinates with the Apple iPads. So I decided to draw a girl, but I wanted to kind of change it up a bit, so I decided to go for a darker theme, like a little bit darker than what I usually do. So I decided to draw a skeleton arm, and don't ask me why, but I personally think that skeleton arms are just really cool. That's just me, I guess, but you know, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it a skeleton arm. So I made her left arm skeleton, but then I made the rest of her body really like normal. And I wanted to also make her cry, and as you can see, the tears were looking really weird, but I can't draw tears, I just lack practice. I don't know, hopefully I'll get there one day if I practice more, but I don't like drawing characters cry a lot because I start feeling really guilty. I don't know, I guess I get really attached to my characters, don't like to make them feel sad, but I have to start, you know, adding emotions there. So currently I am trying to adjust the face, and I wanted to kind of tilt her face so that she's looking up, like she's, you know, searching for something out there. So yeah, luckily one of the best things about digital art is you can like crop and like tilt, because I made the face like kind of stiff and straight, but then I'm like, yes, I have the power of digital art. So I decided to tilt it a little up to make it look like she's, you know, looking above. Then came the outfit, and yeah, I had a lot of trouble with the outfit. See, I cannot draw dresses a lot. I just prefer t-shirts and like pants, honestly. So I wanted to add her jewelry, but because jewelry is super fun to draw, but it just wasn't coordinating with her kind of scheme. So I decided to kind of crop the idea and decided not go with it. So then I decided to, you know, focus on the hair, and I really wanted to make it all flowy and nice. I didn't want to make it all tied up, but I didn't want to make it like fully like left down, because I personally do not prefer like fully leaving your hair, because I just like when some part of it is tied up. So I decided to kind of take like the top half and like tie it up, and like the bottom half really loose. And I added a star and a moon to kind of make it, you know, night themed. And I really liked how that hand came out, like the hand that's touching the moon. It just came out very nice. I don't know, personally. Sometimes my hands don't really come out the way I want to, so when they do, I really celebrate it. And then I started drawing the skeleton arm. So yes, I had to look at a lot of references for this one because I don't usually draw skeleton arms. But it was really fun because I felt like I tried something new, and I'm very proud of that. And I think it came out kind of okay, and as you can see, near her wrist area, I kind of added a piece of cloth to make it kind of like it's holding the arm together, because otherwise, like, how would your arm be held together? I mean, by joints, yeah, but I felt like it was kind of like, I wanted to make it kind of like it's coming out, but then the cloth is holding it together. So now I started drawing in the pupils and kind of like making it cleaner so that's easier later when I'm going to start coloring it in. And for the background, I was kind of struggling a little, but I wanted to make it like she's kind of inside a palace room or something like on the lines of that. And I wanted to make it like the wall was breaking, so as you can see, it kind of make it look like the wall was chopped. And yeah, I drew a mirror, but since it's all like, you know, dark, or more darker than I usually do, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it a broken mirror, because you know how people say broken mirrors are bad luck? Like, I don't know if I believe in that, I don't really think I do, but I just thought it'd be cool, so I decided to draw it. And then I'm like, I have to add props, right? So then I drew a scroll, and then, oh yeah, I drew flowers, but I needed to like look up a lot of references, so I was like, okay, what kind of flowers should I do? So then I decided to draw chrysanthemums, because I don't know, they just felt nice. And they kind of, I think, symbolize like goodbye, I feel. I don't know, I read that somewhere. I kind of drew blood next to it too. So I actually got the flower idea from this webtoon called Purple Hyacinth. I think that's how you pronounce it, because he leaves like the purple hyacinths wherever he goes, like wherever he like attacks somebody. So I liked the idea, so I decided to kind of take the concept. And then for her dress, I made it kind of peach, not like peach, like really light green. I personally do not prefer dark greens a lot, but I really like light greens. I just feel like they're super pretty. I don't know, they just have this soothe feeling, like, you know, naturey and all. And then for her hair, I went with blondish, orangish. I mean, I wanted to do like other colors like red or everything, but it wasn't really going with her skin, so I decided to like try for another character. And yeah, I blotched the kind of colors I wanted for the dress so that I didn't have to keep on like color picking. I mean, I like color picking, but it's much easier to color pick it when you blotch your colors on the side rather than taking it every time, because whenever you blend the colors they become lighter, so you want to have like the original colors on the side. And this time I actually tried something different. I usually line art everything with black because black is like the go-to line art color, but this time I was like, I didn't want to do like a painting style, but I didn't want to do fully line art, so instead I did it so that the line art is the darker color. So for like the green dress, I use like a dark green to do the line art. And for the hair, I did kind of like a brownish because the dark orange or yellow wasn't really showing up nicely. For the skin, I also did brown. So I kind of did it like the darker palette of whatever I was coloring it in. So I think it's kind of making sense. And I tried adding some blush, but I'm very bad at adding blush. I don't prefer adding blush, and honestly, I don't really see people blush often. Like, I myself cannot blush. I don't know why. So maybe that's why I'm not really good at drawing it. But I should try adding blush more because it kind of gives that like cute feeling to the characters. Like makes them feel more like real with like the cheeks and everything. And also pink cheeks look really cute. So yeah. Then I added kind of like a fold. Like I wanted to make the dress look very like realistic. Like I'm not very good at drawing realistic clothing, but I wanted to try that this time, so I think I sort of accomplished that. Now I don't hate it. And then I was thinking, what color are skeletons? Like, I mean, I know they're white usually picturized, but I didn't want to make it completely white, so yeah, I decided to go with like a grayish theme. And now I made the background a dark color because I wanted to get rid of all the extra things that went on it, because when the background is white and you're coloring with light colors, you can't really see the outside of the boundaries like when you color, because the background is so light you can't really tell. So you should usually, you know, change the background color to see what you missed and what you did not miss, so you can kind of refine it a little. Oh, and now I kind of blotched a little bit of red on the dress, like near the arm, and I also did the ad, like the ad layer, and added some little hair lines, like extra wispies, I guess that's what you would say. I did a little bit more shading, and as you can see, I started to color the background a little bit more. I like defined the mirror, and I was kind of going for like a night theme outside, and as you can see, there's like a sun and a moon. And yeah, I decided to mix the sun and the moon because like here I'm drawing a girl who sort of looks like she's half dead and alive, right? So why not make it like a half sun and moon? Like, how cool is that, right? And okay, my favorite thing in digital art is add like the shiny like light that just comes. It's so fun to add the lights. And then I had trouble doing stars, but in the end I just took a little scatter brush and just scattered it everywhere. And then I wanted to make it like texture the background, but I'm very bad at texture, so I had to rely on the nice painting brushes that they have. And I started to color in the mirror more and kind of get that glowing effect in there. And I kind of wanted to do like a light pattern for the floor too, because floors are usually not like just plain in like a lot of places. I mean, maybe some places, but now I just decided to make it kind of colored in. So I took the grid brush and I made a diagonal to make like that diagonal floor pattern, and I started coloring in flowers. I personally feel like I could have done much better on the flowers, but when I was done, I was just like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not gonna go and fix this, because if I start fixing something, I can go for like hours and I'll never move on. So I decided to leave it and, you know, maybe improve next time. So hopefully I get to do that. And I'm nearing the end here, finishing coloring, and then I kind of fixed a little bit of things, added a little bit more like texture on the back wall, made the mirror a little bit more shinier, because shiny is always the best possible scenario. And I signed peace and I was done. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I hope to see you guys in another video. Thank you.